Hi, welcome to another episode of 360 Degree of Success. This is your Kishore Titus, and I'm happy to meet you in another episode of 360 Degree of Success. And today we are going to see the second part of multiple intelligence. This is the second part. And first part we learned about the musical intelligence, and then the existential intelligence, and the natural intelligence, and also the spatial intelligence, which is the expanded form of MENS, MENS. And today we are going to learn about BIILL, BIILL. So there's 5 intelligence. If you expand that, just to remember, to make it easy for you to remember, I coined this word BIILL with a double I. So today we are going to learn about these BIILL. So B stands for bodily kinesthetic intelligence, and these kids, they are very good in bodily movement, and they process information through body, and they are very sensitive to muscular movements and bodily coordinations. These kind of intelligence is much needed in sports activities and dance and other field where your body is used. For example, for using a tool, a mechanic, or a tennis player who is using a tennis racket, or a golf player who is using a golf. So all these people, they need bodily kinesthetic intelligence. So these kids, they don't like to sit in one place and learn. They always like to move around, and also they are very good in expressing themselves through their body. So they are very good in acting and dancing and the sports activities. So you should entertain these kids in helping them to join some activities that involve bodily movement, like karate, dance, or any sports activities that involves heavy bodily coordination. And they also become great surgeons, because surgeons need great bodily coordination and bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Michael Jackson is one of great example who had these great intelligence, and I would say Sachin Tendulkar was very good in using this intelligence. He was very good in using his bodily kinesthetic intelligence. So your child can become a great sports person or a dancer if the child has bodily kinesthetic intelligence. And the second one is interpersonal intelligence. These kids are very good in analyzing and understanding other people's emotion, and also understanding other people. They are very good in social interaction. They have great social skills. They talk to people very nicely, and they understand people's small facial expression, and they understand small cues that is expressed in other people. They are very good. They can become very good marketing agent, a salesperson, managers, public relation officers, or even they can become great leaders, and they can involve in politics and become a great politicians, because they understand people. They understand people very nicely. So, but they can become great leaders. So interpersonal relationships, you can develop the child's social skill. They also become great diplomats, and also become great marketing people, or CEOs, or whatever jobs or whatever careers involve people and working with people. These kids are very good in that, because they understand people very nicely, understand others very nicely. And the third intelligence is intrapersonal intelligence. These kids are quite unique, and it is very little difficult to understand these kids, but you can understand these kids. These kids, they look within themselves. They try to understand themselves. And they understand themselves. They look into their emotions, and they look into why they feel. They look into their strengths and weaknesses. They understand their strengths and weaknesses. They understand their limitations, which is quite unique. These kids are very good in goal setting and achieving those goals. They set goals for themselves, and they try to achieve that. They are quite introverted and pull away from the crowd, and they want their own space. They will be in their own space. They feel a little detached actually, but they are not. They are very good kids, and and these kids, they have their own goals. So don't try to manipulate and bring them into what you want. Rather look into what the child wants to achieve, and look into the child and ask them what goal they want to achieve and what they want to do, and help them with that. They are very introverted children, and so they feel a little detached and out of chord, sometimes out of tune from the real life. So but they are very talented people. These children, they become entrepreneurs, great entrepreneurs, and because they like to be their own boss. They like to be their own boss, so they become entrepreneurs, and also they become great spiritual leaders, psychologists, and therapists, and people who they become emotionally disturbed. They can help the emotionally disturbed people, because they can understand emotions very nicely, and they understand themselves, and they understand what is their strength and weakness. So intrapersonal kids, these are the intrapersonal kids. And the fourth one is linguistic intelligence. These kids are word smart kids. They understand words well. They like words. They love words. They love the word games, and they love to participate in debates, and like to talk nicely, and listen to stories, and very good in writing, and they like comprehensions and writing stories. They love poems. They love words, and they love memorizing words. They like the first thing you have to do to this kind of kids who has linguistic intelligence is that put them in another language class, and they will excel in whatever language they take. They can learn language very fast. They can learn language, and they love different languages, different cultures, and these kids can become linguists. They can become a journalist. They can become author. They can become poet. And they can become an anchor or a newsreader. They can become anything that involves words. They can become lecturers, teachers. Anything that involves words, these kids are good in that. So you can help these kids by buying a dictionary, buying storybooks, and put them in a story club, and join them in some journalist class, or writing skill, or creative writing. All these clubs and skills can help this kid to come up in life and achieve success. And fifth intelligence is quite interesting. It's called logical or mathematical intelligence. These kids are very good in maths. They are number smart. Even they can memorize phone numbers, which is like weird, because I don't even remember sometimes my wife's phone number. So there's things apart, but they can remember phone numbers and memorize the numbers. They're very good in memorizing even your bank account number, and all those numbers, whatever number you have, they can memorize it. They are very good in puzzles. They love this Rubik cube, and they love they love games which has a lot of rules. Actually, they love chess. And this logical intelligence children can become scientists, accountants, bankers, and mathematicians. They can become computer programmers. This world is full of them. I'm telling you, Indians, there are a lot of Indian kids who is very good in this intelligence. So logical mathematical intelligence is, there's a world of opportunities for these kids. They can become whatever they want to become, but involving like science or maths and logical. They can apply logic very nicely. They bring order in chaos. If there is a chaotic situation and you put this kid into that, he brings order into that chaos, because they can think logically and sequentially. They are very good in that, so they bring order. So thank you very much. That's all I have to say, and that is the 5 intelligence that we learned today. Let us recap what we learned, and from the beginning. First one is that bodily kinesthetic, body movement. Second one is interpersonal intelligence. The kids are very good in interacting with others, and intrapersonal, they look within themselves, find their strengths and weakness. And the fourth one is linguistic, very good with words. And fifth one is logical, mathematical intelligence, good with numbers. So these are the 5 intelligence, and I just want to suggest you, this life is very short. You see, as I say, it's really very short, and don't make your child's life miserable when they are with you. Let them carry some good memories. Don't make them depressed and look into the studies and other things and become depressed. They should enjoy what they do. That is the most important thing, and they should be happy. That is the most important thing, because happiness is very important. You should be happy in whatever you do. So don't dump your dreams and goals and interest into your kid. Rather, look into the kid's passion, interest, and look it from your kid's perspective and bring out whatever the kid wants to do. Listen to your kid, listen to your child, listen to what they want and observe them and look what they want and help them. That you are a steward for your kid and you're not the boss for your kid. Just remember that, and help your child to become success. Don't overload your child and make their life miserable. This is just my suggestion, and it's up to you how you parent your child. I'm just suggesting you that this will be more better than the other styles of parenting. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. And my name is Kishore Titus, and you're watching 360 Degree of Success. If you like the video, just subscribe to my channel. I will bring more information about children, parenting, and success. Thank you very much. Have a great day.